Hello and welcome to Advanced Academics Literature with Mrs. Koter. I'm glad to have you aboard. If you're a dreamer, come in. If you're a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flaxen golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Our class purpose, the ultimate goal of any literature class should be teaching students how to love and appreciate language and literature, and that's what I want to do in my classroom. Here, students are going to be able to learn in a relaxed and community-based atmosphere that allows them to recognize the impact of literary works. I want them to understand literary crafting and how to apply it to their own pieces. Students are going to be making discoveries about themselves and their world and become more tolerant of others in the process. Students will have opportunity and choice of reading and writing for pleasure. It's going to be an enjoyable class. Things to expect. My literature students will be given the opportunity to absorb content through short stories, film, novels, art, commercials, songs, plays, and poetry. I'll be giving guidance to enable students to gain proper understanding of literary devices, propaganda, writing tools that are used in a variety of mediums. They'll be given ample time to complete work in class. This is a non-homework class unless your student has been not using class time wisely. There is absolutely no reason to have homework unless they're just wanting to continue what they were working on in class. Projects and assignments stemming from the lesson will involve student choice and voice, choices between reading or writing projects, and choices in the novels read. I will say that at the first semester, there's a little less of the choice because I have to get all the tools, the writing tools and the literary tools out to them. And that's more easily done with same type of stories, and just having everybody on the same page. But toward the end of the first semester and through second semester, a lot more choice is given. Learning games will be a part of this course. And mostly students are going to have time to really enjoy being readers and writers. I'll be providing whole class lessons, and then I will be mentoring students through chosen projects. And those projects can include creative assignments that will appeal to students' various strengths and interests. So the reading aspect, genres will range from science and historical fiction to those that might appeal more to the whimsy and magic-loving reader. Reading projects. I've listed many objects here below that will show off. These are projects that will end up showing off both the understanding of the story and how it's crafted. Things like board games, documentaries, soundtracks, judge and jury character trials, literary device quilts, and book talks, student-led discussions. So a lot of different types of projects. The writing aspect, one of the greatest benefits of being a writer is gaining an entirely new perspective on literature and the surrounding world. This class teaches students to read through a writer's lens via a variety of projects and activities. My list of writing project options, and again, this isn't everything that's there, but I will be mentoring students as they grow as writers. We'll have things like poetry and voice poems, narratives, picture book writing, short story writing, descriptive writing. Writing contests are going to be available. As soon as they come to me, I will be posting those. And there will even be help with FSA type writing especially because some of the tools that are used in narrative are also used in that FSA writing. So if any students are needing help at that point and they choose to work on that, I can help them through that as well. Again, choice and voice. I want to give that to students in a number of ways, especially once all the tools are imparted. Choices in reading or writing-based projects, choices in the stories they want to read, also just options in working individually with a partner or small group on certain projects. And we'll have a lot of book talks and language scouting. Resources, Canvas, that's where my syllabus is. Student and teacher messaging and module units are in each course. The grades, student actual grades are going to be on focus. So even if you see something in Canvas, that's not a final grade or even up-to-date grades. All grades that are actually part of the grade will be in focus. Supplies that you need are things that you pretty much need in every class. The big thing in my class, the student can have their choice of a folder or a half-inch binder, whichever feels better for them. They need 5 dividers, whether they're actual dividers or their own paper-made dividers, doesn't matter, as long as we can keep things organized. I do ask if they have folders to bring 5 paper clips so that they can keep the 5 divider sections organized. And I've added some slides with some projects, and this one here is a voice poem. I'll just play a little bit of it because I'd love for you to hear that, some of the things that the kids come up with, especially with the writing tools. Fun. And I have other projects just from different things that we're working with. Student projects tend to awe me because I'm just always surprised. I will give an assignment and I love what I get back. Sometimes things that are just totally surprising. Yummy. We have yummy projects too. This one right here, I still can't believe that a student made that. A little bit about myself. I've been teaching for quite a while at a number of about 6 schools. I've taught 6th grade through junior college and CGS. I've been here for 6 years now, and this is my 2nd year teaching the literature class. I've always been an English language arts teacher, but when I was able to have the opportunity to teach literature and to have just the fun aspect and the creative aspect of that without all of the testing, I kind of jumped at that. So I will love teaching your children, and I hope that they're going to love the class just as well. And my hope is too that they'll be watching movies and reading books with a whole new perspective. I love traveling, and I love my students, and I'll let you read on your own if you want to a little bit about me. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful year.